Facebook freak! I have never fucking had Facebook in my life! I love it when people tell me to go back to Facebook, cause I've never fucking been there! Why you so mad, says nice NASCAR video faggot. I really need to stop fucking responding to this shit before the video's made, because it kind of negates the point, you know? I'm not even gonna fucking say a word. This is presented without commentary. Woo! 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 The following is a lesson in self-destruction. When you continue to subject yourself to things that you don't like, people tend to feel less sorry for you when you continue to complain about said thing. Funny thing is that half the stuff is made up and the other half is false. Now he won a Brickyard, he won a 2015 championship, and that target had made me laugh. Pablo Montoya bad, if that's who you like, or Kyle Larson. You are fucking aware of the fact that half of it's made up. Now, the fact that half of it's made up, wouldn't that lead you to possibly believe that maybe, now just fucking maybe, bear with me on this one, just maybe, the video could be, it could be, it is entirely possible, okay? I'm gonna cite my sources. I have Harvard professors on this case, okay? Okay? And let me tell you right now, this is what they say. This right here is what they say. I have an entire notebook full of eyewitness fucking testimony. But there is a very, very succinct possibility that this video, and I understand, it may seem like an outlandish idea, but bear with me. There is a 1 in 100 million chance that this could have been a fucking joke. Okay, first, I hate when someone calls a driver a leech. You have absolutely no respect for that person's passion. They love to race. They should not be restricted to just cup races just because your sorry ass doesn't want to see them winning. Oh, really now? Yes, they love to race so much that they do it for the best possible team. You know who would really enjoy it if they had a cup leech racing for them? How about TriStar? How about JGL? How about a team that actually needs fucking help? If they were so passionate about that, maybe they'd run for underfunded teams. But no! Do you notice that every leech always runs with the best fucking car possible? Secondly, I'm old. Alrighty then. Hello and once again, good evening YouTube and welcome back. Welcome back to some more of this playthrough. This playthrough is called NASCAR Heat 5 100% Race Length Career Mode. Yes indeed, we are here and stuff and things. Last time we did in fact do the first ever Xfinity Hot Seat. And we can see this on the stat breakdown, right? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Except apparently I did not get a top 10. Didn't I finish like 4th? It did not give me a top 10.
Or a 5 for that matter. Interesting. Anyway, but it has kept accurate stats for the truck series, which is good. That is a positive thing. I have -5 reputation. I have 5 rivals. It's 0 friends. Realism. Next up is... Oh, it's Richmond. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's Richmond. It's the hardest track in the game. Pain. Why am I starting an hour early? I said in the last stream that if I start at 5 instead of 6, I could maybe stream on Fridays, because then I wouldn't have to go to bed so late. And also the hope is that I don't be tired like halfway through the stream, because on the last couple of streams I am halfway asleep from like the 2-hour mark to the end of the stream, and I'm like literally like, please let the race end so I can go to bed. Hopefully that is no longer a problem. But anyway, there were 15 viewers. There were like 17 viewers, and the number just has gone down since I started talking. Curious. Lost like half the viewership since I started talking. Where is everyone? Where is everyone in the chat? It is a bit on the quiet side. Well, first I need to fix this. There. There indeed. Oh, that's right. Hang on a second. Is there anything nefarious on here? No, there is not anything nefarious on here. Okay, hang on a second. Get this out. There's a new video! There is a new video available only for Mega Appreciators. Can you win 2 NASCAR Thunder 2004 races at the same time? A new half-an-hour NASCAR challenge. It's not as good as the other NASCAR challenges. I'm going to be honest. It's presented in more of a gameplay and commentary format. It's an entirely unscripted video. It kind of came together out of nowhere. So, but it is available to Mega Appreciators. If you click the Mega Appreciators thing and whatever, blah, yeah. No one cares, Kamikaze. No one cares about your membership system. No one cares. No one cares. Just play the game. Play the game. Play the game, monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Play the game. Anyway. So, here we are in Richmond. Famously, this track is difficult. This track was the one that just did not make me happy at all in the slightest in Heat 4. And I see absolutely no reason why that would not be the case in this game. And maybe the Truck Series, maybe the Truck Series is easier. I doubt it. But you never know. So, here we go through the final corner. Game's already lagging out. That's when you know, though, you got a good thing going. We're a lot off of the best lap. 24. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's qualifying in the same spot we always do. Yeah. Exciting times, definitely. So, I did have some things I was thinking about talking about here. I had some funny stories and whatever, but like, you know, if no one's going to be watching, there's no reason to tell them. Angela Rook failed P-Race inspection. Oh no! Whatever shall she do? There was such a good chance that she'd win. It was so likely. Such a likely possibility that Angela Rook was going to be relevant in this race. Oh, no, I just remembered volume. Sorry, braking immersion. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I can hear the game. Hooray. That will certainly make me drive better. Alright, 70 laps in stage 1. Game and Collie's here. Listening, most likely working out, not actually watching. For shame. For shame. How dare you want to better your health, physical and mental? How dare you? You should watch these videos and just never change. Need another story time video? I agree. Another story time video would be very good. However, the problem with that is that they take a long time to make. And just like everything else on this channel, don't get any views. So it's like the return rate is just non-existent. As fun as they are to make, or well, yeah, they're pretty fun to make. But as fun as they are to watch, they really are just a pain in the ass to produce. So anyway, we're slow. Richmond is just ridiculously difficult for some reason. Which is interesting. I own this track in NASCAR the Game 2011. No, dude. But we have no pace. Like the 5-star truck, by the way, 5-star truck. Imagine if I was in a God help me 4-star. Well, I don't even imagine a 4-star. What about a 3-star? 3-star truck, you'd be lapped before the race even began. Like they just start you a lap down. Like the disadvantage is just so insane. Oh my goodness, a rest day. You know, the concept of rest days is just kind of lost on me because my watch keeps telling me, hey, you're 3 days away from setting a new move goal. That's what it always tells me on Tuesdays. Or not a new move streak. And it's like, do I want to keep the move streak going or do I want a rest day? Like, where's the whole thing there? Like, and the thing about it is that we are literally 3 wide for dead last right now. The thing about actually, like, putting in work is that you need to take rest days in order to reset. But, like, to reset and recover. But, like, once you get into the groove of things, it's like, no, I want to keep going. I want to keep doing, like, 2-hour high-intensity workouts every single day. Want to keep up that momentum. But you have to build those in, otherwise, you know, you're actually just not even making improvements, you're just damaging yourself. It's just, yeah, the 3-star. The 3-star Richmond experience is the Arby's car at Bristol. That is a very good comparison. And no, we are not doing a custom setup. I honestly just want to see what we can do without a custom setup, because in the Heat 4 playthrough, eventually I was running like 20th. You know, I just want to kind of see if we can make that happen in this, since make this race this long. Like I think we've kind of bottomed out. I mean, there's only so much worse you can do than second to last, you know. Eventually we're going to recover and we're going to be starting to make up positions. It'll be good.
Got a car high now. All right, you're clear.
Opinion on Linux. I have never used Linux in my life. I know Linux, oh goodness gracious, I know that there's like, Linux is like a coding OS. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Okay, remember how I said there's only so much you can do, you know, only so much worse you can do than second to last? I think we've reached it. I think we've reached that level of what you can do worse than second to last. I think we have reached worse than second to last. It tracks and recalls everything you do on your computer, and you can't delete it. That's unfortunate. Even worse when you get that fucking moment and want to go when you're sore. There was a like 1 week period where I was like actually going to the gym for an hour every day. And there was another period, completely ancillary to that period. Okay, this is... Okay, I know I'm breaking immersion and whatnot, like we're just... Okay. I think we're gonna do it. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a custom setup. But I'm only going to do half the custom setup. I'm gonna do half of what the custom setup wants me to do. So it's gonna be halfway to the setup. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Fantastic. Spectacular.
Alright,
This is
here I
genius.
am in
Genius
test
move.
session mode, driving a truck.
Genius move. Shut up. Shut up! There it is. Richmond setup. Updated. This one's an
Hey
updated
everybody, I
setup,
am
guys.
here at Richmond in the
big
truck
moment
series.
right here. Okay, where is the stupid ass setup? Don't show me stupid ass laps. That doesn't matter to me. Okay. Half the setup. Oh my god, this is trash. Okay, so it wants 6, but I'm at 12. We have to do some quick math. I guess 9 would be in the middle. Oh my goodness. This would be about middle. Oh, that's middle. This is middle. There we go. Alright, that one was easier. Okay, that one's easy. This one's easy. That one's also easy. Okay, we're getting there, This I don't know what this is gonna do. If we only get half of what the setup wants, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, and then we do half of the ride height, even though every ride height in these games wants to be the lowest that it can possibly be. Oh my goodness. Boy, we are increasing these numbers. Oh my goodness, we are increasing these numbers. See, this is the biggest problem with Richmond in these games, is that the default setups are so bad. Oh, there, that's a good change. Oh, there's another good change, and another one, and another one. Fantastic. I am actually curious to see what this is going to do. Oh, we don't change that. Okay, well, I can't change that because I'd be changing it to exactly what it wants to be. Same for that. This we need to have 75. This might just make the car drive even, or the truck, sorry, drive even worse. Come to think of it. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Whatever happens, I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure that this is going to be perfectly fine and nothing bad could possibly come from only doing half of what the setup actually wants me to do. Fantastic. Alright. Custom setup is recommended to have top 5 to top 10 speed. More like top 30 speed. Dang. Alright, now that I've turned on, now that I've added a setup, the live viewers has doubled. Fantastic. Martinsville also sucks for 3-star. I swear that when I played NASCAR Heat 2 and got the hot seat for the Cup Series at Martinsville, I swear that I won that race. Alright, we are still fast. Oh my goodness. Oh, it doesn't turn. Oh, it doesn't turn. Now, when the race starts, and I can go, I got nicked. I got nicked. No caution, by the way. Now that the race has started, and we can go down pit road, I can take out Wedge if I want to take out Wedge. Which I'm probably going to do because, damn, this thing is tight. Well, we're definitely, I don't know if we're definitely faster, but it feels like we're faster. What in the world is going on back there? Okay, someone's pitting. Probably someone that was in the wreck that they didn't throw a caution for.
Got one inside. Clear down low.
Race control does not pay attention to the things going on the track. No caution for that.
Inside. Got one inside.
See, I try my best to never update. Because that means that I have to reset the computer. And if I reset my computer, the internet doesn't work for a half hour. So stupid. Hello? Oh my goodness, we got $7.10 from Game and Calling.
A stream ago,
Hell yeah.
I donated my PayPal money instead of my Google
Last
Rewards.
stream you
Here's some
donated
extra
using
dose miles.
PayPal instead of Google Rewards. Here's some extra. Well, thank you, Game and Calling. It is appreciated. I can't help but notice that we are still the slowest truck on track. Let's celebrate their third super. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you for the $7.10. That's oil. That's oil money. If you flip 710 upside down, it spells out oil. I figured that out while looking at my alarm clock after being grounded. I had to sit in my room and do nothing. And I sat in my room doing nothing for an hour. And I was staring at the clock and I noticed, Staring at my clock upside down and noticed, If you read 710 upside down, it says oil.
Still there. Both lanes are moving. Middle and top are moving. All three
Have I checked out Open Shell yet? I haven't. I'll be honest, I completely forgot that we even had that conversation once the stream was over. I need to do that. And we're last again. Hell yeah. Alright, so doing half of the custom setup did not work. If anything, we have gotten to dead last faster on this setup. So that's funny. Swims upside down is still swims. Nice.
careful. Still there.
I wouldn't say it made it worse because at least I'm not like wrecking off the corner for no reason. Like that's solid. That's solidly good. I mean, I'm destroying this right front tire though, which is unfortunate.
High lane clear.
Oh, there's a ghost car in front of us. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure that you can see through the truck that's in front of us here. And I'm pretty sure it's a ghost. Or maybe not. Maybe it's no longer. Maybe it was a ghost and is no longer a ghost. I swear that truck in front of us was a ghost.
Stay on the bottom.
Yeah, no, Josh Rayum, no, he's not a ghost.
Now wing inside.
Must have been seeing shit. It's getting closer to Halloween. And I'm seeing ghosts every left and right. It's spooky time. There's ghosts on the track.
Still there. Clear high, bud. Got a car high now. Hold your line, driver.
Yeah, people are kind of torn sometimes between whether or not Heat 3 or Heat 4 is the best one. I think there's definitely more Heat 4 defenders than there are Heat 3 defenders, but it's still a contested position nonetheless.
Clear high, bud. Still there.
Obviously, the reason that I like Heat 3 is because Corbin's got a good truck in it. That's really about it. Everything else sucks. 2018 was a terrible year.
Stay low. Stay low. All clear.
See, and like I said, Heat 4 has way more defenders. Here's something that I was thinking about. I want to make a new shirt for the KG shirt store, Creator Spring, where you can find all sorts of stuff, not limited to just shirts. You can also see pillows and a mug and even a shower curtain. But anyway, I wanted to make a new shirt for the Tony Reigns Championship. I wanted to have a Tony Reigns 2005 Cup Series champion shirt. And just like have the stats. Obviously, I can't use his likeness, and I probably should not use the car. Because I feel like even though other people have used assets from the NASCAR games to make shirts, I don't actually think that legally that's a good idea. I feel like EA would have grounds to sue the shit out of people for that. So I just wanted to use like the big word, just Tony Reigns 2005 Cup Champion. And then just have his stats at the bottom. That's kind of what I was thinking. Because obviously, the most iconic car that he had was the Payday Chevrolet. The Payday Chevrolet! I can't really use the Payday car. Don't think I can put that on a shirt, unfortunately.
Careful, still there. All clear. Run around the inside. Bottom is clear.
Prefer Heat 2 over Heat 3. What? Heat 2, like, has, like... You know how I've nearly wrecked several times during these streams in this game? The Heat 2 is basically just a slightly better Heat Evolution. In that the quirks of Heat Evolution are still present in Heat 2. And it's very easy to die for no reason. Like, if you make contact with another car on the track, you're basically guaranteed to die. And at least my teammate's not having a good race either. He's 26th, I'm now 26th. DGR brought a terrible setup to Richmond.
Clear all around.
Can EA really do that in a game that's 20 years old? Well, the thing is that if they're renewing the licenses, then yes. I guess I don't know the exact, like, copyright licenses behind the EA NASCAR games. Because the reason that you can legally pirate NR 2003, you can legally do this, is because they abandoned the IP in a legal sense after 2013. And so 5 years after 2013, which was 2018, they lost, like, the legal claim. Something legalese. But basically, it became abandonware in 2018. So if EA is still, like, renewing the licenses for their games, I don't understand exactly how it works. I used to be so much more well-versed in copyright law. Like, that was my niche. That was, like, my niche back in 2017. Was, like, because YouTube was doing a bunch of stupid things, and I wrote, like, an entire, like, 7-page Comp 2 essay on the legal structure of YouTube copyright law. So I knew a lot more about copyright law back then, and specifically when that became abandonware, like, oh, I was like, oh yeah, I've been studying this. But it's been since 2017 that I've been studying that, so I don't actually remember. The only thing that I remember is that, yes, you can legally pirate that game. You can't get, like, a cease and desist from, you know, from you know, Papyrus for downloading NR 2003. It's weird. But I know Cozy made t-shirts out of the EA assets. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm too tired to figure out. I don't have enough interest. Kyle Busch got the cover curse. He literally won the championship in 2019, though. Oh. The 48 was stiffed in both the Xfinity and the Cup Series. That's true. It is kind of wild how that turned out. It's also interesting how Hendrick decided to not appeal that decision. Randomly. That's interesting. I wonder what they were doing. Wonder what they were doing. My favorite thing to come out of this entire weekend is that one picture where they have like the camera zooming in on the most difficult to see tiny piece of metal on the track that caused a debris caution in the middle of the Xfinity race. But then they like compare that to the car sitting underneath the tires for, yeah, people were saying it was longer than 15 seconds. Everyone's saying Larson's the favorite for the championship. Why? Why are you saying that? He has not been great at Phoenix lately. Where did he run earlier this season? I don't even remember. Like, Christopher Bell finally learned how to drive at that track. It only took him his entire Cup career. Like, Gibbs was ridiculously good at Phoenix earlier this year. And I know, I've been the one that said it all along. I've been saying it since, what, 2020? The way that you perform in the spring at Phoenix has absolutely no bearing on how you perform at Phoenix in November. Like, it's a completely different racetrack, essentially, especially after you consider the fact that you've run the entire season, you have a full notebook as opposed to the small one that you bring into the fourth race of the season. You have a full notebook by the end of the year. Plus, like, the atmosphere is completely different. You know, the track's been baking in the Arizona heat for the last, 6 months. As opposed to, during the winter cycle where it's still hot, but it's not, Death Valley hot over winter. The track conditions are so much different. Did anyone say where Larson finished earlier this year? Because all I remember is that Bell was unstoppable and Gibbs was just fast in general. Oh. I only took 2 pills instead of 3 last night, and like my nose has been stuffed all day. It's like, I used to be able to take only 2 of the pills and be just fine. But like ever since starting this new job, I've had to take 3 pills every single night. Otherwise, I'm just incapable of doing anything. When I found out that Bowman got DQ'd, man, if I had... You see, the thing about sports betting is that it's not actually legal in North Dakota. So, I kind of have to go through some interesting avenues in order to do it. I've only been able to play sports bet using Bitcoin. And if I had extra Bitcoin, I would probably put a lot of money on Logano winning the championship this year. Just the second that was announced, well, actually, I was asleep when it was announced, but when I woke up and saw it, I was like, that's it, he's winning the championship. He is absolutely winning this championship. Anyway, we're 22nd. Not like Indy has any relevant sports teams to bet on. Well, until like 2018, you couldn't even buy alcohol before noon on Sunday. Like the legal structure in most of these, middle of nowhere states is just so unusual. It's just so weird. Like, there are some laws that just don't make any sense in any context, like, after the 1800s. Like, it's just so unusual that these books have never really been audited and like these laws that are no longer applicable are still a thing. But it's whatever. Yes, I hope Hamlin wins the championship, not just for the fact that it would be like the second time that I've predicted the champion correctly. Actually, no, I did. I got 2020 and 2021. I've made 11, well, 10, because we haven't completed this year yet. But in the 10 championship predictions that I've made on this channel, I've gotten 2 correctly. That is a 20% accuracy. I'd like to increase that number. Thank you, ECC_48 for 99 cents. No message because you can't have messages under $2, I believe. But thank you for the 99 cents nonetheless. I will put that towards... what will I put that towards? I guess I'll put that towards my next, the dollar store purchase. I don't know. Roll down to Dollar General and grab a ballpoint pen, I guess. I will, yeah, that can be my album signing pen. There we go. Get a $1 pen from Dollar Tree, and I can use that to sign my albums, and it'll all be because ECC_48 sent it. There we go. See, you're making a difference. Even the smallest of ways, you're making the difference.
Wow! That's cool!
I have
Oh my
lots of
goodness,
nose,
and we've
priming
got
face.
double! Double! Now we got 190. Hey! I'm gonna put that to... Now I can afford a Sharpie. There we go. Quality. Thank you for the double donation. Guess what, everyone? 20 to go. 50 laps into this race, and I'm finally catching Natalie Decker. Want to run for the 44 truck up here in 20th. I can't say shit because I'm in a 5-star truck. Nice is 4-star. I'm in a 5-star, and I'm getting outrun by Decker. Good lord.
Still there.
Yes, IndyCar is good. It was kind of mid this year, but, you know, it happens. Wasn't great. Not a lot of memorable events.
Still there.
And you can see it all. And you can see it all on the WWE Network, on the WWE Network for 99.
Austin Dillon Richmond, we're
It's
not
a
getting
unique
over it part 2 when...
thing that no one ever gets. I forgot I even made that one. Unique donation thing. I don't think we've ever had that one play. Thank you for the $9.99. Austin Dillon Richmond win, not getting over it, part 2 win. But I'm not over it. Actually, you're not wrong. I maybe should have done, actually, you're not wrong. I haven't done anything like, I was thinking, you know what, you're not wrong. I should have done like a drive-through and I would have been like, did you hear that Austin Dillon got disqualified? I like that idea. Just going to random drive-throughs and just seeing if people understand NASCAR references. That's actually a genius idea. I should go like, you know, like we could like just go through a random drive-in through. Like I'm thinking like, you know, fast food places obviously, but then you got your coffee shops. All right? Asking the baristas if they know relevant NASCAR news. I think that's actually a genius idea. Hold on a second. Like, I can make a big deal out of it. We could really bring back, like, the race review character for that. Like, I could get really bent out of shape about this. Like, extremely passionate. Extremely passionate about things that no one else is going to care about. Just like, did you hear? Did you see? Did you see that Chris Wright wrecked Alex Club again? My goodness, when are they going to ban this man? When are they going to ban him from the sport? Oh my goodness!
That's a good thing.
Hey man. I hope you're doing well. Been loving the streams lately.
All these unique levels. Thank you. Thank you for the $9.99 and thank you for the 20. Oh my goodness. I just pressed the wrong thing on the phone. Sorry, I'm breaking immersion. That is Teach. Teach with the 20. Hope I'm doing well. I am not doing well, but I appreciate the thought. Been enjoying the streams lately. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that I'm at least making someone out there happy. I appreciate the 20. I appreciate all of the donations. These are absolutely wild. I don't know what changed. We went like 5 streams without like any super chats and barely any member messages, and now we're just randomly getting a bunch of like, not only just donations, but they're like the unique notifications. That's awesome. Thank you all for the random donations. Can I use the power of this money to stay ahead of Brett and only be 1 lap down? We've got 10 laps to hang on. Yeah, if it hadn't been for Kurt's getting murdered by the next gen. Like, let's not mince words. NASCAR knowingly put a car on track that was unsafe and shortened at least 1 career from it. Maybe we'll get some more information down the line here and see how many more, but like, you know. But anyway, yeah, if Kurt hadn't had to step out of the car, Blaney would have missed the chase. And it would have been so weird. It just would have been an interesting chase. I very much enjoyed JC screaming those lyrics. I actually did rework one of the songs that I've been putting together. And kind of found an opportunity to insert a loud screaming section. Oh my goodness. Brett! Brett, my dude! Please lay off my ass. He's gonna blame me for that, by the way. Damn it, dude. Something tells me the setup only doing half of what the setup wanted me to do was a bad idea. I mean, if he can get held up behind Ruck, there might be a chance I could get back. I don't know. Angela's gonna block me, though. That's what I do know. Look at this shit. Turn! I did rework one of those songs that would have a pretty good screaming section. I need to actually start recording music. I have been planning this album out ever since the incident. Actually, that's a lie. I've been planning out this album for like ever since. One of the songs for this next album I actually wrote while I was putting together the finishing touches of Take Me Home. And I was thinking, can I get this on here at the last second? No, I couldn't. And it didn't really fit the atmosphere of that album anyway, so. Kyle Busch has an even year curse since 2020. How about Truex? Have you noticed that he's had terrible seasons in even years? And he gets absolutely railed in even years? Damn it, man, I'm 2 laps down. And he's gotten screwed ever since his rookie season. 2006, he lost in a photo finish at Homestead. 2008, he just had a bad year. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of adjusting here. What else? 2010 was his first season at MWR. MWR was a fledgling team. And like, David Ruderman won, but he had Rodney Childers. Didn't Truex spend his entire career at MWR with Chad goddamn Johnston as a crew chief. Notoriously, like, the worst crew chief of all time, basically. Maybe not of all time, but he's trash. He's trash. 2010, he was screwed with that. Then 2012 happens. He has the best season of his career up to that point. However, he kept losing races in the most ridiculous manners possible. Next season, 2013, an odd year, he finally gets his first win in 6 seasons. Also in 2007, an odd year, he gets his first career win. 2014, worst season of his career. Furniture Row Racing was terrible. He had like 1 top 5 and like 1 lap led on the season. And people were wondering if he was ever going to do anything again. Then 2016 happens. Sure, he has 4 wins, but he's out of the chase thanks to a fucking engine. Thanks to the goddamn motherfucking engine of all things. 2018, don't even need to go into fucking detail as to what happened then. 2020, equally garbage. 2022, no wins, I think. No, he got 1 win. Right? No, he got no wins. And a bunch of stupid shit kept happening. And now this year, somehow even worse than 2022. Like, even years have been a problem for a long time. Like, this is not a new phenomenon. Oh my god, why is Spencer board wrecking? That is not my fault. I don't remember what happened in 2008. I think he just did nothing all year. Because, like, in 2009, he got a bunch of poles, and he would have won at Darlington if he hadn't pit. Because, like, tires didn't matter at Darlington in 2009. And he was, like, really, like, dominating that race. But, like, I don't think 2009 was that bad of a year for him. Because even though Juan Montoya made the chase, Truex was getting, like, he had, like, 5 poles that season. Like, what? Like, 2009 wasn't particularly bad. He just had a, you know, he was just irrelevant in 2008. At least he was, like, at least he did shit in 2009. Thankful that I never asked you to sing I Want to Know What Love Is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good song. Truex had no wins in 2014. He also had, like, no good runs to speak of. Like, fuck. What a bad year. Why is Spencer Boyd wrecking? Because he's Spencer Boyd. Great. Great point. That is a phenomenal point. This is the expert analysis that I come to the KG streams for. Nemechek is no longer last. He's coming for my ass. You know the weird thing about Bell is that he's got a bunch of random wins at tracks you wouldn't expect him to get wins at, like the Roval, the Daytona Road Course, Martinsville. I expect him to win Richmond, Phoenix, you know, New Hampshire. He's got to win there, but I actually expect that. I don't expect him to win at places like Martinsville. Or the Coke 600 this year. Like, what? These are not places I would imagine Bell would win. He's more of like a driver's track to me. Like, yeah, winning at Bristol Dirt. The Bristol Dirt track. Yes, I would expect that. That feels like something that Bell would do. Yes, indeed. I agree. So, now what do we talk about? I've apparently got 93 damage, so that's wonderful. Thanks, game. I feel like none of that's my fault. You really think Hamlin wins the championship this year? Like, he hasn't been that good since the chase started. Like, he has not had a race-winning car anywhere. He's not really been fast anywhere. And it feels like he's been having issues left and right. It's like, you know. Damn. Starting the stream early was supposed to prevent me from being tired. If Logano wins the championship, NASCAR is rigged. I mean, it already was before then, but, you know. Yep, we are certainly playing this game. And I'm certainly going another lap down. Man. -3. Well, +3 according to that. Thoughts on the Cup race this week? Where are they even going? What's this round? Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville. So they're going to Vegas. Great. Another pure equipment track. Fantastic. Can't wait. Hey, maybe Chandler will finally win an Xfinity race, right? Yeah, funny. Oh, my goodness gracious. Personal space, Majeski. Albatross or a triple bogey? I think bogey is just a more fun word to say. I'm just hoping that whoever wins the championship in all 3 series are entirely undeserving. I hope Enfinger wins trucks, because, you know, obviously. How about Xfinity? Who does not deserve? Sammy Smith does not deserve the Xfinity Championship. But he's got a garbage win at Phoenix in his past. And I mean, if Allgaier misses the Final Four, which if his performance in the first fucking round of the Xfinity Chase is anything to prove is entirely possible.
Still there. Clear high, clear high.
They could give Sammy Smith an amazing setup in one of these races here. Just have the most mid-season where he was basically like there was a chance that he would get beat into the chase by Ryan Seed. It's like, okay.
Got one inside.
Excuse you, bitch. You're not entitled to the inside, alright? I don't appreciate you running into me. How the hell is Herbst fifth? What the fuck is going on? There is just an abundant lack of talent in this Truck Series field if Herbst is fifth.
Staying high up here.
Thoughts on Mayer lucking into another Final Four appearance? I mean, it would have been better if Kligerman won. Infinitely more entertaining. But no, we are not allowed to have fun things. It must be the boring corporate line or nothing. Ooh, Austin Hill.
Car outside. All clear.
He's just painfully average. He keeps just dragging his feet through his entire career. It's like the only good season that he ever had was, what was it, 2019? Where he got like a bunch of wins. And then one Homestead, you know. That was basically supposed to be his year. Everything else, he's got, what, 2 non-plate race wins in Xfinity? And one of them was because Chandler blew his fucking tires. And if the race was 2 laps shorter, he would have just won that. What was his other win? Pocono or something? I don't know, man. I haven't even taken my pills yet. How am I this tired? Yeah, Larson is super inconsistent, even though he's like a full race ahead of everyone in the non-chase points on Racing Reference. But you're not wrong, he is super inconsistent. He's either got an absolutely untouchable car and he wins. It's basically Truex in 2017. Either he's untouchable, or he's just like a 10th place car and can't do much more. Like, that really is just the dynamic that's at play this season. Stop yawning!
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Anyway, we're still playing this game. We're
Still there.
halfway through this stage, finally.
They're all around.
There's really not an entirely whole lot of things going on here.
Inside. You got room. You're clear.
Jesse Love is a contender for being mid? I wager that Jesse Love's actually rather on the impressive side. Because he's been better than Hill a lot this season. And he's a true Xfinity rookie. He had no starts in Xfinity prior to this year. He just ran like 3 truck races, and he was like entirely built off of ARCA, which is, you know, not an indicator of anything. Sure, he got like 10 wins in ARCA last year, but like, who cares? For him to just roll into the Xfinity series and be as consistent as he has been, like, he's had an entirely reasonable season. When you consider he is he's green as grass coming into the series, and he started off the season, you know, ignoring all the poles that he got because it was plate tracks. You know, you started off with what, like, just a bunch of plate tracks to start things off. He's been fine. He was very good at Phoenix. He almost won the Chicago street course, if that matters. If anyone puts any stock into that race. You know, if they're going to keep bringing back Chicago as the location for the street course, why not run a different format every year? Like, there's... How many streets are there in the city of Chicago? Like, does it have to be the same area every time? Why not take it to the, you know, the other end? Why not get some other, you know, historic areas of the town involved, you know? What's stopping them? I'd be able to, it'd be the same location, you're getting the same market, you know. So, the logistics are there. And then they go to, and then they use different streets every year. I mean, that shakes up the race. Like, it's not just going to be, oh, you just learn how to drive the same track every single time you go there. It's like, well, there's different turns and shit, you know? And the streets that they use aren't desperately interesting either. Like, they go around the fountain. Like, oh my goodness. But otherwise, it's just a bunch of right angle corners. It's like, find some hills. Find some hills. Find some curves. No, it's got to just be boring, uniform, square stuff. Jennifer Jo Cobb is 16th, by the way. A full lap ahead of me. That's what's happening in this race. Ryan Sieg is going to win at some point. I mean, that some point could have been at Talladega. If he'd gone to the outside, it would have given him room to make a pass on both the cars. Instead, he follows one of them and basically guarantees that car that he pushes the win. Oh, thanks. Great. Instead of going 3 wide and like actually having a shot at it because the 2 cars in front of them were slowing each other down. When you throw yourself to the outside and don't get in the side draft, sure, you're going the longer way around, but those 2 were side by side and slowing each other down for like an hour. And if you throw yourself to the outside and you end up getting past, you still finish 5th. He wasn't going to win by going on the inside and just hanging behind the 8. Stupid. And don't even get me started on Texas. So I'm definitely about to go another lap down. Which is good, it means this race will end faster. means the race will end faster. But that does mean that, I mean, I'm 3 laps down. Like, there is essentially no way that I'm going to be able to get anything accomplished in this. Gus Dean's 4.5 seconds down the road. And I'm wrecking for no reason out of turn 2, so there goes that lap. So much for that. So much for that hope. Yeah, by the way, any other driver in the field, it would never have happened. Never, never would any other driver fail to make the next round and then after a fucking DQ end up advancing. No one else. No, not a soul in the field. Except for maybe Elliott. Yeah, it's looking a lot like we're going to be finishing 17th at best today. As I keep going more and more laps down. I know I mentioned it at the start of the stream, but don't forget that if you press the join button at the bottom of the screen, you will have the opportunity to select the member level. There is currently a brand new NASCAR Thunder 2004 challenge video that if you are a mega appreciator, you can watch it right now, this exact moment in time, for just $6.99 a month. Like, let me tell you, I went to Starbucks today, right? I went to Starbucks. I got a caramel macchiato. It wasn't even that good. It was $6.07. That coffee lasted me about not even 15 minutes because it was small. It basically lasted me like the drive back home. But the KG Mega Appreciator, for just a couple cents more, for an entire month, you get to be included in the members section, and you get to see videos early, and you get your name shouted out at the end of most content that's posted to the channel. Like this, there's so many benefits. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you were to look at the benefits package that your company offers you, you know, like insurance and whatever, you know, dental, vision, all that, you're probably paying way more for that. Then you consider all the benefits that you get from a KG channel membership. Alright? Think about it. Think about it. Think about how much less you're going to be paying and how much more you're going to get. Crazy. It's not a very good video, I'll admit. It's not scripted. None of that video is scripted. It's not like the other challenge videos. It's more of a let's play format. But still pretty good. I'm kind of hoping that Larson misses the Final Four somehow. I think that'd be amazing. And really all it would take is 3 winners coming from the bottom 4 in points. And then just, you know, Hamlin doing better than him every week. Your job doesn't provide vision. What a pile of shit. My job provides vision. I will say my new job has fantastic benefits. Well, Brett's still winning this race, which is good. It's always a good thing. Oh my goodness. So, we're not going to have to worry about pitting in the final stage. So that sucks.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready. Outside, outside. Still there.
Really, all I want is just the least deserving Final Four possible. That's why I was hoping Briscoe would win. But he didn't even have a chance to try.
Hold your line. Got one inside. Got a combo now.
Yeah, Cobb's having an absolutely insane run. Jen's an entire lap ahead of me. And gunning for gold.
Hold your line. Got one outside. All right, you're clear. Car there on your outside. Top spray. Use it if you need it. Car there on the inside.
See, Jen always rolls up to the track in a truck that's basically worse than what Norm brings every week. And then she runs 3 seconds off the pace the entire weekend. And it just kind of exists. It's like, what is she doing? What is that? What is the equipment that this woman is bringing to the track? Like, what kind of ancient, archaic, like, stuff that belongs in a museum? Out here with like a 2005 chassis. It's just wild times, man. Yeah, Sam Mayer's got like an 18th place average finish. It's just been a horrible season. He just wrecks. Every race that he doesn't win, he wrecks in. Like, what is he doing in this next round? Because he keeps winning crap races. Oh my goodness, and there's a short track in there. I don't remember how he did in Martinsville last year. It wasn't desperately great, but like, you know, Martinsville's right there, prime for the picking. And caution. Interesting. Jordan Anderson's pitting. By the way, he's also out driving me right now. I'm going to pit just to get the fresher tires. See, what I should have done was taken the wave around. I should have anticipated the fact that there'd be a caution for the first time all race after the stages are done. Because that tends to be how this goes. Outside, outside. I guess one way to get some spots would be to have a caution come out like 40 laps from now and then just pit when no one else does. That'd probably be my best shot at actually gaining spots in this race. I mean, if there's anyone that deserves a truck championship after last year, it's Enfinger. I'm just hoping Eckes brings a good truck. Like, that's really the only hope that I have. Is that Eckes isn't going to race Heim like Hocevar did. And I genuinely believe that Eckes is a better driver. Like, all around. And he also won, like, I mean, that race was fucking goddamn shit last season, but he won the race. No matter how it went, no matter what happened, he still won the event. No matter how things got from point A to point B, he still ended up in victory lane. Still got no pace. Anderson's drifting for no reason. Yep. 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 It's all 3 series from here on out, right? Everyone's going to Vegas, everyone's going to Homestead, everyone's going to Martinsville, right? Like, it has to be. Unless Trucks already did their first race and they're not going to Vegas. That's possible. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, this fucking piece of shit phone. I'm sorry. Sorry, ignore me. Just having a senior moment over here. Yes, I do appreciate that you told me about OpenShell. See, the thing is that I've been using Classic Shell since I got this computer, but I got this computer in 2019. So, like, I've been using an outdated thing this entire time. No Trucks Vegas. See, it feels like it's been so long since the last truck race. But I keep forgetting Talladega happened is the thing. Because it was so boring this year. Nothing happened! Nothing fucking transpired! It's usually the best race of the entire NASCAR season. And by best, I mean stupidest, which, you know. You know. Ugh. Yo, let me tell you something. I had Little Caesars today. I got a lunch combo with a Diet Dew. The Diet Dew is sitting in the fridge right now. It was okay. I used to like it a lot more. Now it's like, whatever. I used to lust for Little Caesars, I'm telling you, man. That shit was like my lifeblood. Do they I don't even know if they still do Extra Most Bestas. Back in 2018 when I was depressed for the first time, that's how I gained all that weight back. In 2013, I weighed myself for like the first time in like a long time, and that's when I was 185, and I was like, wow, that's terrible. So then like, I was like, man, I need to do something about this, and then I did nothing about it, and by the time 2014 rolled around, I was still 185. I was like, well, what the fuck? Or 2015, I mean. And that's when I actually started, you know, not eating. I wouldn't call it dieting, I'd call it just straight up not eating. And then I dropped down to 168, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. Well, the problem is that I was stuck at 168 for a long time. And it wasn't until 2018 that I actually started, you know, like, well, I don't know what... I really don't know what I did differently. Like the thing about it is that it must have been See, it must have been the exercise, because I had 2 gym classes. I was putting in a lot of work exercise-wise, and I ate a lot less. And that got me down from 185 to 168. But, like, I was just stuck at 168 for so long. And thinking on that now, like, I weighed myself this morning, I was 147. And I think that's bad. I think that's way too much. I've been as low as 138. And I'm 9 pounds up on that. Like, holy shit. Well, sitting here, I can't imagine being 168. Like, I look back at those videos from that era. Like, you saw, well, if you were here at the start of the stream, but I had a stupid comments video playing on the waiting screen. I was huge. Huge. I was huge. And you can see it in the face, mostly. But like in the neck area, like it's just so obvious in the neck area. And like sitting here, I can't imagine being 168. But there were like days where like I would literally like just dream of being under 150. Not even under 150, but under 160. And then I got hardcore into the Walmart brand meal replacement shakes, which are actually really bad. They have like 20 grams of sugar. Like, what? 20 grams of sugar? You're calling this a diet shake? What kind of diet has 20 grams of sugar? Well, it was that diet apparently, and it worked. I got down to 152. That was my lowest weight in 2018, was 152. I was so close to the goal that I set. All the way back in 2013, which was to be 150 by the end of high school. And I was like, alright, well, maybe I can be 150 before the end of college. Well, I gained it all back, because I got depressed. I appreciate how, like, no one in the chat is even commenting on this. They're completely... They do not give a shit about my weight loss story that I've told, like, 37 times over the course of this channel's history. Oh, someone's dead on pit road. I think that's a Nemco truck. Which unfortunately means I do not gain a position from it. Walmart food is bad? Yes, I agree. But I still go to their deli sometimes. Sometimes their chicken tenders, their fresh chicken tenders are unmatched. Like legit some of the best chicken I've ever had. Like, it's insane. You were on the toilet all night? Yeah, I've had that before. But honestly, colon cleanses are never that bad of a thing as long as you don't have to go to work. As long as you don't have to go to work that day or the next day. Nothing beats a good colon cleanse. I hope Byron makes it and Larson doesn't. That's what I hope. Byron could win any of the next 3 races. Like, let's be honest. What's stopping him? Yeah. I've wanted to try one of them Walmart deli pizzas for a while. You know, the huge ones with like the weird toppings. The grocery store, there was a really good pizza for a while. It was like fresh in the market. It was called Marketplace Pizza, but it wasn't Walmart. It was grocery store. I don't even know if they still make those, but they were so good. That was it. Like, the cheese was kind of crap. It was kind of rubbery, you know? Well, like most frozen pizza is. It's got kind of rubbery cheese. That's what I like so much about the Tombstone pizzas, is that their cheese isn't rubbery at all. Like, they kind of skimp in other areas, but like at least the cheese isn't rubbery. Anyway, we're finally about to pass Gus Dean. What an accomplishment. Dirty air will stop him. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. Ooh, toaster oven. And toaster ovens are pretty good though. Like, if you can fit a pizza in there, baby. Baby. My mom's got one of those, like, large air fryers with the front end. The front end door that opens. You can fit a little personal sized pizza in there, and oh my goodness gracious, dude, it is a good time. Good times, good times. I'm about to get lapped again. I hope Austin Dillon wins another race before the end of the season. I want it so badly. Because it'd just be so stupid. So dumb. Well, we are officially 5 laps down. Goodness gracious. What a time to be alive. At Richmond. It's the meat department stuff that's questionable. See, every time I go through Walmart, I always grab a ground beef. Well, actually, I haven't for a while, but that's besides the point. I always look at the steaks and I'm like, man, you know what would sound really good right now is a nice, you know, marinated, overnight, fresh off the charcoal grill steak. See, the problem is that we've been in drought for like the last 2 months. Like, there's been burn bans left and right. And there's like been like 5 fires in the last week that have like spread exponentially and like have caused like a haze and shit. It's been bad up here. But y'all hear about the Wyoming fire that was like, I don't know if it's still going. I've stopped hearing news about that, so maybe it's finally done. But that was really bad. So like lighting up a charcoal grill in these conditions, probably not the most sophisticated thing. Probably would cause like a significant incident. An incident is a good word. Is that Herps in 3rd? Is that Herps in 3rd? That is Herps in 3rd place. What is going on in this event? Y'all. I'm hoping that Truex goes 4 in a row in the final 4 races, but I know that ain't happening. He can't even fucking go 1 in a row. Brett, what are you doing? How are you getting past? Okay, first of all, how are you getting passed by Hurst? But forget that. Dude won the first 2 stages, and now he's 4th. This is an Allgaier level collapse in this race by Brett. Yeah, Truex Homestead win would be alright. He should have won at Homestead like the last 3 seasons in a row, but what am I to say? Alright, you're clear. 32 laps to go. 5 laps down, so we're actually 27 laps to go. Nice. Even though you sound like a sarcastic person, you seem like a nice guy. What gave you that impression? What gave you that impression? I used to have like a shirt like in 6th grade that said that like my secret superpower is like sarcasm or something. I don't know. It was something like that. It was a good shirt. I can't wreck him, he's gone. I can't keep up. The first rule in racing is when wrecking someone, don't wreck yourself. But the second rule is be faster than the guy so you don't have to wreck him. Ugh. Oh. Is Boyd for position? He is for position. Nice. Jennifer Jo Cobb is still outrunning me, by the way. That was me getting tight. I was going to use Boyd just driving down the track as my excuse, but no. For once, that incident would not have been his fault if I'd gotten into him there. For once, Spencer Boyd not to be blamed for a wreck. Truly, there is a first for everything. What was that? Did you say someone was in the wall? That'd be interesting if there was a caution right now. It wouldn't be great because I'm still like, you know, a bunch of laps down and like there's no one on the same lap in front of me, but, you know, I'd be able to pit and we'd be way faster because, you know, we're like half a second off the best lap right now. And I mean, it feels like we've been this far off the best lap for quite a while at this point. I don't know. Buscher's 6 in full-time points. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not gonna self-spin because the likelihood the caution comes out from it is so low. I listened to the Heroes album today in full. I did that at work at the old hotel one night. I remember that. That's the first time that I've done that ever since. Beauty and the Beast is a very underrated song, I've got to say. I appreciate how the second half of the album is basically just soundscapes. It really is just like completely like you're listening to it and it's like, this is David Bowie. This is David Bowie Heroes. Not only is this David Bowie, but it's David Bowie Heroes. Like it's just it's kind of wild, honestly. How is Crafton leading? Because when this game came out, he was the defending champion, so they had to make him at least semi-decent. You think Crafton's finally going to retire this season since he missed the chase? Like, at some point, if you're missing the truck chase, like, you really got to be asking yourself what you're doing with your career if you're missing the truck chase. Oh, dear. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. Was that not damage? Okay! Apparently that was not damage. We're 100% fine after that incident. Sure! That makes a lot of sense. Wow. I'm sure Gillen's gonna be mad at me on Twitter after that. Because that's probably my fault for him running into me. But, like, I can't believe that that was... I don't think I gained any damage from that. What in the hell? Dave Moody said Reddick was going to clinch the Winston Championship 4 races early. Now it didn't happen. Bro had 1 point on Larson after Darlington. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, when did he say that? When did he say that? Like, it was 1 point at Darlington. Lee Diffie said it, I think. I think that was Lee's first race. Right? No, Daytona was his first race. But yeah, Lee said, like, Lee made a huge deal out of it being 1 point. Like, shut the fuck up, Dave Moody. You are old, no one cares about your opinions. You would not have a show if Sirius XM NASCAR was actually, like, a legitimate, like, media outlet. Who wakes up and turns on their radio and goes, you know whose opinion I value? You know who I want to hear bloviate about shit that doesn't matter? I want to hear from a washed up MRN announcer who just sits and toes the NASCAR company line. Stuart Friesen dies with like 3 laps to go. That sucks. I want to hear an old fat dude who's never said anything relevant or original in his life. That's what I want to hear. There's a reason that people only called into his show to annoy him. Like, that is internet lolcow 4chan behavior. Like, no one listens to Dave Moody and cares about his takes. Not a soul. Not a soul. Oh, under Winston points. Sorry. I was going by the current system just with no chase. Well, like, we've seen bigger leads than that evaporate. Like, fuck off, Dave. Shut up. What's the Winston points now? Like, after the previous race? Yeah. Dave Moody would be one of those people, like, on his show going, oh, who cares about the Winston Cup format? That's not what they're running under. And then he makes an argument like that. It's like you cannot have your balloon man, land whale Dave Moody. He can't have his cake and eat it too. You can't say that, oh, it's not the format that we're running under, so who cares? You can't say that and then turn around and say, oh, but if it was this format, he'd have a 200-point lead, so it would be boring. You can't have your cake and eat it too, Dave. God, I hate Dave Moody. He is such a dumb bitch. He is such a fantastic representation of everything bad about modern day journalism. Baked in, you know, tenured guys who've never done a day of work in the last 20 years. Never done on the ground like investigative reporting. They're just installed into their positions just to say what the company tells them to say. Anyway, we finished 16. So that's good. What a nothing race. Congratulations to Matt Crafton. At least it wasn't Herbst. Are they doing Winston points for like trucks in Xfinity too? Oh, there was a wreck that was on the background there. I wasn't even looking. Alright, well, we have lost the leading points. Or maybe I didn't even have it to begin with, but we're pretty far behind Brett now. Stewart Friesen with the fastest lap despite blowing an engine. Perhaps he was going so fast that the engine exploded. Yeah, I know I have two impressions. Bernie Sanders or snobby British guy. That really is the extent of my voice acting prowess. I'm probably still blocked by Dave Moody. I got blocked by Dave Moody in like 2020. Nah, 2019. Whenever Brian France got arrested. That's how long it's been. Alright. Everyone hates me. No, Brett likes me. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it. Todd Gilliland says that he heard someone on the track has a major beef with me. Uh-oh. Is he trying to insinuate something? Shut up. Shut up, all of you. I probably gained a rival from that race. Alright, what's next? Another truck race. Truck race number 7. It's... No! Why do we have a bunch of shit races in this stream? Fucking Dover. Come on, man. I deserve better than this. 6 rivals. God fucking damn it. All of them... Okay, Zane Smith is a rival now. Fantastic. Great, thanks. Do I have any friends? Yeah, Grant Enfinger and Joe Nemechek like me. And Tanner Gray, I guess. Herps likes me, apparently. Okay. Damn it all. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I hate Dover. I hate Dover. Chandler is leading in Winston over Custer. Allgaier somehow is 8th. Well, that's because he keeps sucking ass after the end of the second stage. He gets the first 2 stages and he wins them, and then he just takes a vacation for the rest of the fucking event. Because he leads, 99% of the race and then somehow finishes 10th. Jegs 200. Alright, I'm going to use a default setup to start. We're probably going to end up changing to a custom setup like 10 laps in like at Richmond, but it could not happen. It's possible. Anyway, anything can happen. Crazier things. Crazier things. Oh, the settings wheel just showed up on here. The settings wheel wasn't here earlier. Okay, well now I can see all the messages, so if you've been getting blocked by YouTube this entire time, it's entirely possible that someone's been chatting this entire stream and I just haven't seen it because it's been set to top messages instead of live chat. No. Okay. Starting a lap at Dover. Alright, how's this gonna go over? Well, I'm not being pulled into a wall, so I'm probably going slower than I should be. Into this corner. Oog. 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 Tapping the apron. Into the wall. At the line. Probably a terrible lap. 17. Yay. See, now the settings wheel is gone. Now the settings wheel is gone on the chat. I'm not allowed to change back. What? What is wrong with this platform? Dude, it's gone. It's gone. Why? Dover International Speedway. Zane Smith. They may come after you. Oh no. I'm gonna get jumped by Zane Smith. He's like a twink. I am not scared. I'm not scared. There are many drivers that I'm afraid of that I would not square up against. Like Mike Harmon, for example. Man's got a terrifying presence. You know who does not have a terrifying presence? Zane Smith. Alright, everything's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. We are fast-ish. And we are not going to gain more rivals. We are definitely not going to gain more rivals. That is not what's going to happen in this race. We are... Oh, my goodness gracious. We're getting squirrely. We're getting squirrely. We're getting squirrely. Why is getting squirrely a term? Like, what is, like, I feel like squirrels have very, you know, maybe, it may seem erratic, but definitely there is a measured reason, evolutionarily, for squirrels to behave in the manner that they do. Like, it may seem erratic, but there's definitely a purpose behind the actions of the squirrel. The humble squirrel. Me and squirrels got a lot of things in common. Do I even want to finish this joke? My parents could be watching this stream for all I know. Me and squirrels... I don't want to finish this joke. Me and squirrels got a lot of things in common. There are two things in common. There are two very, very common things that I have with squirrels. We both behave in very erratic manners, and we both desire to have nuts in our mouth. Shut up, Kamikaze! You're so stupid. No one thinks you're funny. No one, not a soul, thinks you're funny. No one. No one on this planet. No one on this planet, not a single person has ever laughed at a single thing you've ever said. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop speaking. Ugh. We're 12th. Hey, this is a better race. This race is going... I mean, I hate Dover, but at least this race is going better than Richmond. 12th is better than being basically dead last. And this is default setup. This is the default slightly loose setup. So, like, we're not using a custom setup in this race. And, since it's Heat 5, you know, the later heat game. The second that I said heater, my heater turned on. Interesting. Since it's a later heat race, we should be better on the long run. So hopefully we can drive into the top 10 and like get stage points for once. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what if. I will try to implement you into my next joke. Thoughts on the new Krabby Patty burger at Wendy's. Wendy's is garbage. That's my thoughts. Hey, squirrel emote! I'm partial to the rabbit emote. I think rabbits are awesome. I want a bunny. I can barely take care of myself. Let me get a bunny. Everyone keeps telling me that I need a pet because it would help with the whole mental health thing. And while you're not wrong, I don't desperately spend a lot of time at this house. I work a lot. I cannot take care of an animal if I am not in its presence, and I don't want to leave it alone, because that feels like a recipe for disaster. A 4-course meal of no siree, a dash of overreaction, and I'm sure you know the rest. I think that's how that goes, sorry. Anyone remember that? That's a Bare Naked Lady song. Anyone else remember the Chicken Little movie? I loved that when I was little. I don't care how horrible, like, the writing is, or like how bad the parenting is, or like how it's just basically like the hip 2006 relevant topical humor. That movie does not hold up, but I still like it. I want to start a series where like I review a bunch of movies that everyone hates but I love. Oh dear, I'm on the apron. Yep. Oh, that's a wall. Caution, perhaps. I have to scroll all the way down to fucking reverse. Ow! Bitch. Okay, I'm a lap down. Alright, I'm not gonna put in a setup, but I am gonna restart. Attempt number 2 at Dover. You know, if the fucking cautions would come out, this wouldn't be so bad. I would have just repaired the car and gotten back to it and just started last, you know. Just would have been at the back and I would have had to make some passes. But no, the fucking caution never comes out in this game. But if I set it to strict, then literally every time that someone gets slightly loose, they're going to throw a caution. So I don't want it to be strict. But if it's loose, they never throw cautions for actual wrecks. It's just, there's no middle ground with this shit. Like, they designed relaxed yellows and strict yellows, but they couldn't just make a medium option where, like, if you wreck, a caution comes out, but, like, not everything causes a caution. It's just like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Man. Spencer Boyd is 10th. NASCAR thinks I'm Honeyman in the barrels. They don't have a camera. They don't have a camera at the Dover backstretch. It's being blocked by the bridge. They couldn't see it. You'd get a cat, but I live in an area with a lot of dogs. Like, I'd be cool with just feeding a stray cat here and there, but like, I'm just, oh dear. I am sorry, Herps. Oh God, that is my fault. That is my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. I have to pit for repairs. Fuck. Wow. They made the Duels, Clash, and All-Star in this. See, the thing is that back when Heat Evolution was new, they were digging into the files and they found the Victory Lane Celebration placeholder, and everyone was like, oh my goodness, they were gonna put in a Victory Lane, but they never did. And then they put it into Heat 2, and everyone was like, wow, I remember that from the files of the first game. I'm gonna get a drink quick. I have not taken a sip since starting the stream, and I've been dehydrated lately. Hey, if I did not, I could have intentionally wrecked Herps and not apologized for it, but I didn't mean to. Like, I can hate a man and apologize for wrecking him, you know. Those two are not mutually exclusive. Plus, this actually gives me the opportunity to drive up through the field and make some clean passes, and hopefully people will start to like me. Because I've already got one rival. If I just make some clean passes in this race, hopefully people will start to like me. Ah! Ugh. Why does the truck suck so much off that turn? I think if me and What If ever meet up, we both need to have full fursuits. That's what I've always thought, is that I want to go on to like these like political podcasts like Joe Rogan and Timcast and whatever, but I want to make a point to dress up in either drag or a fursuit. Drag. I've always wanted to do a stream in full drag too, and I'm talking like makeup. If I didn't cut my hair, we'd be halfway. Oh my. Hello? Okay. I have no idea what happened there. The computer's just kind of on the edge of, like, it's kind of just, my computer is dying, basically. Like, this computer is starting to get towards the end of its life cycle. And it's been lagging hard lately. That's, yeah. Wow. Okay. Goodness. Well, I'm very interested to see what that looks like on the stream replay, actually. We got that going for us at least. Get a fun little moment there. The computer is basically dying at this point. Like, it hangs. It's like, it's only been up for 12 days. It's only been up for 12 days according to Task Manager. So it's not. It's fine back in the day, but like I don't know, like. See, I don't have an SSD. Windows has been running on the HDD ever since 2019. So like that alone is a strain. Like this computer is 5 years old. That's round about when my first computer started, dying. And that had an AMD GPU. This one has an AMD GPU. And I mean, AMD had made progress from 2013 versus 2019 when this was built. So that I really don't blame it so much on the GPU, even though it is starting to have issues. But like just the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing when I built this computer. Like the fact that I don't have an SSD for Windows to run off of, like that alone, just I should have my like computer building privileges revoked. But yeah, I should definitely consider building a new computer. Hello? Oh, sorry. That was the first time the watch went off this entire stream. Could be the streaming program. I don't think so. The Streamlabs OBS has never given me issues, and it was and it wasn't Streamlabs that was doing it. It was Elgato. Elgato hung. That's the reason. Did I go like? Did it sound like the computer blue screen, like when it was in the middle of me talking? I kind of went eh, or did it just go silent? Yeah, this computer is dying. Oh, what's going on up here? What? Bruh! Fucking... Who was that just sitting? And everyone stopped, and now I have a lot of damage again. And a bunch of rival points with whoever I ran into. And Natalie Decker is 8. Dude, this... Can we just have cautions? Can we just throw the caution flag when cars are sitting in the middle of the track? Is that really so much to ask for? Man. Modified series officials. That's something that I never understood back in the NASCAR 05 to 09 days. Why aren't there caution flags in modifieds? Because for the longest time, I thought that the modified series IRL did not have caution, and it was just an absolute, you know, Wild West series. And then like one day in like 2006, like they broadcasted a modified race from Bristol, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then they had a caution, and I was like, what? Why is there a caution? That don't make no sense. They don't have cautions in the games. It's just like, what's going on? Oh yeah, Barthurst 1000 happened. I don't follow supercars, so I don't know anything going on there. EA NASCAR games were void of plenty reasoning. Yeah, but I didn't know that. I was 10. I was 10. I didn't know shit. What did I know when I was 10? How to multiply 9 times 17? I don't know. I knew how to do long division. I noticed that I tried to do long division one day and I was like, wait, what am I doing? Like, I legitimately do not remember how to do long division. It's been that long. Ironically. But like, I know what 72 divided by 9 is, right? Or 8, or whatever the thing I'm thinking of is. Yeah, no, 9. Sorry, it's 8. Well, 72 divided by 8 is 9, and 72 divided by 9 is 8. So, you know, that's kind of where I was going with that. The point I'm trying to make is that, you know, I know the easy stuff, but like, long division, I forgot how to do it. Like, I sat down and was going to do a long division problem that I saw on, like, Twitter or something. And then I was like, wait, what do I do? JC expects a 3-year-old to understand the off-caster setup of a car of why it turns. Sad. I was not 3 in 2006. What? Excuse me? I was in I was in 4th grade. Ah! Multiply 18 times 37. trying over here. Sorry. It's 668, right? I think it's 668. What is up, Marley Good? Good to see you. Is Max gonna win a Coda this weekend? I don't think so. That's a very technical track, and the McLaren's going to benefit from that. So unless there's been some crazy upgrades that have been brought in, I highly doubt it. It's probably going to be McLaren, hoping it's Piastri. It's the mark of the beast. Nice. It's the mark of Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah, you're... Any good news videos coming up? I'm afraid no. I'm afraid that good news is not coming back for quite a while. Foreseeable future on that one. I should do a Thunder 2004 season with the new mod they did. I agree. Problem with that is that I'd have to run it on an emulator, which means I'd need a controller. Well, you see, the problem with PCSX2 is that it doesn't have pressure sensitivity regardless of what kind of controller you use. So, if you'll remember, way back in like Season 2 of Tony Reigns, my controller broke. Well, it had been breaking for a long time, but it ultimately was completely worthless and kept disconnecting. Well, I tried to use my blue controller, which is my backup controller. My backup controller doesn't have pressure sensitivity, and I tried to play the game with pressure sensitivity off, and it's virtually, it's like an entirely different level. Like, it makes the car so difficult to control. Thank you for the 5, Tristan. Have a... Here is 5. I don't remember what hey means. I'm sorry, but I know Aki is this. Is here, I mean, sorry. Thank you for the 5, Tristan, as always. Always good to see you in the chat. Always good to see those 5s. Always good to hear the loud sound effects and stuff. I was originally going to do a 2002 Bush Series mod for that, but like, I just don't have any time to do anything. I was gonna do it more as like a therapeutic thing, just to have like a peaceful painting session, but I made one car and I was like, fuck this. Ugh. If there was a different sticker on the mic for every episode, that's a good idea, actually. Yep, new Breaking Benjamin tonight. I bet it's probably not gonna be that amazing. I mean, maybe they'll blow us away and have like a crazy good new song. Wild. I found a song last night. I found a band last night called No Domain. Holy shit, they're good. Holy shit, they are good. They're like an offshoot of another band and only have one out, like... It's basically like if you combined Static X with like Seven Dust. It's crazy good. I was thinking of re-downloading Duolingo. I kind of stopped when, you know, the whole depression thing. Kind of stopped caring about learning Spanish. And the whole new job thing. The only reason I wanted to learn Spanish was so I could talk to the housekeepers better. And like all the workers at the hotel. Like all the oil field people out here are Mexican. And you know what? Oh, that's right. I forgot Zane Smith was my rival and he's going to run into me like this. I forgot about that. Damn. Absolute knockdown, drag-out battle for P5 in the stage, man. Can I get his ass? Not if I use the top. No! The speed is gone. Go, truck. No. I've been beat by the pink 21 truck. Yeah, there's so many different dialects. Like, there's Portuguese. Or, like, not even Portuguese, but, like, you know, there's Latin America Spanish, and then there's Spain Spanish. Like, Panama's different, Mexico's different, Baja's different. It's fucking ridiculous how everyone's got a different fucking language. Everyone's got to be a special fucking snowflake and have their own special fucking version of the fucking language. It's like, shut up! Everyone bitches about how difficult English is to learn, and then you have all these, then you have like 15 different ways of saying fucking fridge in Spanish. It's like, shut up, bitch. Anyway. Hello? Oh. I just got a Discord bloop on my phone. That's a new one. I haven't had one of those in a while. Eh. The entirety of Brazil will find me. I think the entirety of Brazil is already going to come after me because I kind of don't appreciate Sheldon Creed at all. I feel like there's a certain Brazilian out there that's currently putting together a small army to beset North Dakota as an entirety. Ah! Ooh, I almost wrecked. Yeah, wreck them all. Wreck them all. We're gonna go to the mall and wreck it. Is that Decker? Is that Decker? That is Decker! Running 11. Oh, it won't turn. Yeah, that's Decker about to run fucking 10th in a second. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, I'm losing spots. Ugh. Truck. Speed! Did y'all see that Myatt Snyder is back in Xfinity in 07 for this week? I just remembered earlier today that he is an Xfinity Series winner. He has one Xfinity Series. What a fucking time to be alive. Oh my god, dude. It doesn't turn. Yep, we're behind Decker because it doesn't turn. I'm pretty sure that's what someone on Twitter said. Like Dustin Long or something said it, so it probably is legit. You need the 23 Truex New Hampshire car. I need Truex to have a car that resembles that in speed and can actually fucking win a race. No. Decker will never be a superior e-girl. I am the superior e-girl. That's why we need to go faster so I can catch back up here. We're so bad at the start of a run, it's pretty much impossible to win this race. Because I don't know if y'all were paying attention to the track map, but Sauter had like a half a lap lead over me at the end of the last stage. And I know I started at the back because of the wreck. But like, he's probably going to be a half a lap ahead of me after the end of this stage too. Like, let's be honest. Bowman deserves better. I hope he leaves Hendrick and goes to a different team. I still think that there is a chance that Bowman could be the driver of the Junior Motorsports Cup car someday. Somehow. Gonna make it all right, but not right now. Someday. It should be against NASCAR's rules for schemes to be hideous. They need to pass before any paint scheme announcement, it has to pass a panel. Has to pass a panel of 5 NASCAR painting experts. Like someone to represent like Sam Bass. Get the lefty on that committee. And it needs 3 out of the 5 panelists to approve. SMD Designs can be on that panel. Oh. Bowman to the Penske 22. You know what? I take it. I don't mind that reality. That sounds like a good reality. That's just really stupid. I like it. Make it happen. Yeah. Truex typical day is running top 10 and then dying for no reason. Or the pit crew just gives up. Do looks matter to you when being in a relationship? Yes, you have to be cute. I'm sorry. You must be cute. It is a requirement. But then again, at this point, I really can't be, fucking... Oh, I probably can't be, what's the word? Too stingy or whatever. Bowman to Spire in trucks. What? Man has what? 7 cup wins? Corey LaJoy to Spire trucks? Maybe not after getting his ass fired or traded to Rick Ware. Like Bowman to the Spire 7s, like, that really didn't... I don't in with, but like, it doesn't really make sense. I don't see him as a Spire driver. I don't really see him as a Hendrick driver either, but like it makes more sense the way that his career went. That he was basically just Dale Jr. was like, I want him. I want him. That's who I want. I'm Water Cooler Dale. I want Alex Bowman to drive for me. Oh God, we're dying again. Great, fantastic, thanks. Alright. No caution, of course. Hey, remember when I said that Sauter was going to finish this stage a half lap ahead of me? Yeah. Probably a little bit more than that at this point. Somehow, I only lost one spot from that. Oh, aero 80%. Oh, that's cool. NASCAR Heat 5 video game. It sucks.
All clear. Got a car low now. All right, you're clear.
Well, that's annoying. Now I have to pay attention. This truck's basically destroyed. Well, actually, we're not doing that terrible. Truck's definitely worse, but... Are we thinking they move Raja up next year? Are we thinking the Hendrick 17 finally has a reason to exist? And they put Carruth in it full time? Or are we thinking he gets another season of trucks?
Hold your line. Stay high.
Ugh.
Still there.
I'm deeply invested in who ends up getting the 19 truck next year.
Car there on the outside. All clear.
It's gonna be fucking Jack Wood. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Don't put that evil on me. You're probably right, now that I sit here thinking about it. Fuck, dude.
Careful. Still there.
It's not going to be something fun and interesting. It's going to be some shit like that. You're probably 100%. You're probably dead on. That's probably worth, like, placing, like, a bet on. You have crushed my dreams on this day. It really must be said. It really must be said. You have...
Got a car high now.
The fact that this is very likely, man, we have a lot of laps to go in this stage, and this truck is just fucking garbage. Sure is unfortunate that they don't throw cautions for people wrecking now.
Still there. Clear high, bud.
Oh my God, they heard me. They heard my prayers. Never fucking mind. What happened? Ankrum and Harmon are pitting. That means they were probably in the wreck, but like, what had to happen? There had to have been like a meteor hitting the track in order for the caution to come out. We've seen people just sitting in the middle of everything, causing entire field checkups, me dying. No caution from that. But now there's a caution. Yes, Andy Jankowiak into the 19. I would like that. That'd be a good pick. That'd be a good pick. Yeah, I know Denny Hamlin championship pick is alive, but unfortunately I made that pick before he sued NASCAR. Had I known that Denny Hamlin was going to sue NASCAR, I probably would have picked someone else. Had I known. Had I known. Alright, well, I'm very came out at the exact moment that it did. I'm glad the game, like, turned, like, I don't know if my microphone on my controller is turned on or something, but like, damn. I think the controllers have a built-in microphone, right? Oh, we're going 3 wide! Ooh, this is a mistake! Ooh, this is a mistake! Oh my god, Decker through the middle! 3 wide! Oh! Oh, Decker's caught up high, get fucked. No, through the middle again! How? How is she doing it? What is going on in this race? Ugh. Move, Crafton, you slow bitch. There goes Decker going for second. And Saunders decided to run the Larson line, so he's going to lose the lead. Momentarily, your new leader, Natalie Decker, with 6 to go in stage 2. What? How? When? Who? What? Where? When? Why? How? That's just the beginning of the list of questions that I have in this situation. This is happening. And I'm hitting the apron, so I'm losing time. Go. Speed. Faster than this. I'm losing time. That was not my best lap, but it was close to my best lap. The game's lagging, the stream's probably lagging too, knowing how it goes. Three to go on the stage. This is happening, by the way. Ugh. Hate it when you throw a bottle away and the garbage is too high up, so it bounces out. Then you just flush it down the toilet, fair. A measured response, to be sure. I'm not closing. I got it down 1/10 for a millisecond during that corner. I'm like, oh, I'm closing. Oh, we're closing in. Oh, don't worry. Come on. Fastest lap. Oh, that was a great corner, actually. But we're not going to have enough time. Man. Really, the whole superior e-girl thing is being brought into question in this stream, I'm thinking. Ran the Larson line, but it's not enough. Stage winner! Natalie Decker. Yep. That's a thing. That is a thing. Guess what? That's a playoff point. By the way, I'm pitting. Fuck off. Alright, well, stage winner Natalie Decker, but then does not pit under that caution, so is now probably going to lose a lap on this stage, so it's not going to last. By the way, that's an illegal restart, because I was not the control car. So I'm going to have to do a pass-through penalty. Pass-through penalty. We do not have enough fuel to make it to the end of this race, so that's interesting. We may have a green flag pit stop unless the game decides to throw a caution for something that does not involve me wrecking. Words you would never hear in real life. Probably should clip that. That should be a clip. Should make a short. I need to start making shorts. At least some like highlights out of the challenge videos or whatever. Like, originally what I was going to do was highlight a short out of every single stream, but, like, shorts are terrible. I hate shorts. Anyway, Sauter back to the lead. I just cannot match his pace early on in the run. I did just get a fastest lap, though, so that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. You got an email this morning from a band you never heard of that the guitarist who left Red Sun Rising in 2020 started. That's cool. Wonder what that could possibly be in relation to. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Boy, we are just trash at the start of run. Thor Sport Masterclass. What a run. Sauter first, Crafton second. Am I more into pants? No, I hate pants. If I did not have to wear pants, I would not. I am not wearing pants right now. Oh, because I hate shorts. Oh, I see. Vine was fantastic. Vine was a thing back when I was like 14, and I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't participate, but like, I could see all the clips uploaded from it. That was a moment in time, man. Vine was a good time. I cannot believe Elon Musk has not brought it back. That would be absolutely genius. You'd think someone as in tune with memetics as Elon Musk would think that'd be the first thing he'd do is bring back Vine. And even if he can't, even if there's like some legal tie-up, he can just release the exact same service but call it X-Sign. Replace the V with an X. Easy. What is going on this track map, by the way? Didn't we just restart and like we're closing in on traffic? What is going on? Oh, that's because people pitting. Yeah, some people pit, some people didn't. That's right. See, tire differential in this game, like, it's crazy how tires work in this game compared to like any other NASCAR game ever made. It's actually really interesting. Oh my goodness, Thor Sport Masterclass. I cannot keep up. I can't do it. It can't be done. They're too good. Am I even going to get the goal position? I need to finish 5th. What do I think of the Spygate? I can't read that. Oh, scandal going on. Are we talking about the NASCAR one? Where, like, the most reliable leaks Twitter person tweeted out a gif of Kyle Busch in relation to that? Is that Spygate? Or is there, like, something else going on in another sport? I don't really watch sports anymore besides racing. I've watched like 1/4 of football this year so far. And it's not a lack of interest. I mean, I care. I care about how the Chargers do. The Vikings have been wildly good this year. Like, what the fuck? That's a first. Fucking Vikings are undefeated. Like, what? 5 games into the year. Vikings 5-0. Like, what? That is not something that I've experienced in my adult life. That's not something that most people have experienced in their adult life. Oh dear, it just gets tight. I hate this track. I hate this track so much. Someone is getting sued into poverty. That sucks. You think that they're gonna do something similar to like the Astros, where like they like fine them for like, or like they didn't take away the World Series, or did they take away the World Series? Oh my goodness! Like, what kind of fines can you impose in that situation? Is it gonna be like, are they gonna take away points? I don't know, man. How would you issue a fine in that situation? It would probably have to be levied against the person that did it. Like, would you find the person that, like, received the information? I don't know, dude. It's weird. Oh, it just doesn't turn! It just goes straight up the track in the center. I hate this game. And track, and my life. Not in that order, though. I need another drink. I'm sorry. My throat is, like, getting really dry. Oof. Sam Darnold's the one on the Vikings? You're telling me that Sam Darnold joined the Vikings and now they're 5-0? Oh my goodness, that's even crazier. See, I haven't even been keeping up. Literally all I've done is look at like the Fox.com scores. That's literally all I've done. Like, I don't know anything about anything. That's wow. That's even crazier. What the hell is going on? Yeah, McLaren Spygate. No, yeah. $200 million fine. That is absurd. I wonder how much money I've earned in my entire life. Like, I've been working for the last 12 years. So, like, let's just say for the sake of argument that, like, you know, I've made $10,000 every year total in my life. Now that, you know, that accounts for, like, the years I was in high school versus, like, the years that I was, like, full-time. That balances out. So, 12 years of working with, getting $10,000 every year. That's $120,000 of lifetime earnings. I would need to work for... Jesus, I'd have to work for like 20,000 years in order to make $200 million to pay that fine. That is quite something, for sure. Oh, and you're not wrong. That's 2008 money. It's worth $292 million today. Good Lord. Yes, and I cannot believe that Eric Jones is still at that fucking 43 car. Why? Why is he still there? And the only good thing about the team was Dave Ellens. Legendary Xfinity Series crew chief. The only thing keeping that team afloat. And now he's gone. There's a chance Eric probably could have joined Spire. Now that's who should have gone to the 7. That's who should be in the Spire 7 next year. But no. He should be in the fucking Hendrick 48. But no. He's in the piece of shit 40 fucking 3 car as Jimmy Johnson runs that team into the goddamn ground. Fuck. Now they're just going to be in the internal rebuilding phase for like the next fucking decade, and Eric's going to waste the best years of his career just doing fuck all. Eric could be a cup champion by now, but no. No, he's in the fucking 43 for fucking Legacy Motor Club. Go fuck your own ass. I hate that so. I'm not even... He deserves better. Eric Jones deserves to be anywhere else. He could be in the Rick Ware Racing 51 right now. It would be an improvement. It would be a... Not even a marginal improvement. It would be an astronomical improvement compared to the shitbag LMC team. Yeah, Haley will do fine in the car, but like, it could be Eric. Eric's got wins that aren't lightning shortened because people pit in front of you. A race that Landon Castle for Starcom could have won if he'd stayed out. Landon Castle for Starcom could have won that race. Would have won that race if he didn't pit. That would have been a... What a moment in time that would have been. Yeah, Eric Jones never had a season worse than Ty Gibbs has had. And I like Ty Gibbs. He's my adopted son. Oh, Chastain is in the wall. Get fucked, bitch. Hey, that's a caution. Oh, we got us. Ooh. Most of the field is pitting, except for the leaders. Curious. I'm gonna pit. Oh, we can't make it to the end on fuel. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, baby. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And that's a lie. Eric won the Clash in 2020. It was terrible. It was like the worst Clash ever. It was like the Clash that resulted in them like no longer being at Daytona. Oh, ah! Zane Smith just tried to kill us all. Fuck off, Zane! I don't care if you're a rival. You just about took out the entire field. Zane. You fucking psycho. Oh my goodness. Line middle of Dover. Oh my god, Crafton on the top has just passed everyone. Ugh. So this is going to be interesting because now, like Sauter, he didn't pit. He's going to pit earlier than us. Like 63 laps. There's 72 to go. We still have to pit before the end of this race. If it goes green, Sauter's going to have like fresher tires than me for like 30 laps. This is going to be a very interesting race to the finish. If it stays green, which it probably won't. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. There you go. Insane. Chastain tried to wall ride and it didn't work out, yeah. Quinn Houff has a win on Racing Reference? When? When did Quinn Houff win anything? What? Excuse me, this is news. Remember when he was going to have like a family-run Xfinity team and then never made another start? I remember that. Why? Why? How are you? How? What? I hate this game. Must have been a rain out win. Yeah. Realistic Chastain AI, you're not wrong. Anyway, we're still playing this game. Now that people in front of me have fresher tires, we're not going to be able to catch up for a while. Decker's back, by the way. Decker's back. Goodness gracious. Oh my god, hello? Oh, we're getting more Discord notifications. Help. Two wins in the Cars Tour. One in 2015 and 2016. And that got him a full-time Cup Series ride. Amazing. So, what else should we talk about? Yeah, he ran for like JD Motorsports and Xfinity for like 5 races, and then he went to the Cup Series for no, you know, justification. Food. I had Little Caesars today. I talked about that already. What did I have yesterday? I had Taco John's yesterday. It was good. It was fine. AF. Do. Still playing this game. Still playing this game. Still playing this game. Yeah, SRX was great when they didn't have active Cup Series drivers in it. Slinger! I think the SRX race at Slinger is still the best race, like, on an oval I've ever watched. Apparently they're finally going to announce Priest to Roush at some point. I think that's tomorrow. I don't remember what the tweet said. That's good. That's good. Somehow the best car that he'll ever drive in the Cup Series, because Stewart Haas is just a pile of shit. Ankrum has been so bad this season. Like, if he didn't win Daytona, he would be not in the chase. Like, I'm still mad at how that Daytona race went, because it was shaping up to be really good, and then the car just died. And I'm sorry, the truck just died. Yeah! Haas F1 bringing in Toyota. What? That's cool, actually. Good things. I mean, I don't know if it's actually, I don't know what that's going to do. I really don't feel like it's probably going to make as big of an impact as it probably should, but, you know. Crazier things, right? Crazier things. Imagine Paul Tracy on live TV talking about Danica's feet. Danica's gross, so no part of her body is worth simping. True. Apparently Danica's a spokesperson for some, like, scam credit card or something. Or like payday loan service or something. It's like the second that you see Danica endorsing something, you know that you need to stay as far away from it as possible. Alright. Rival Zane Smith. Can I make this pass for fourth without dying? Oh, with a question for the ages. Oh, he's going to check up for Harmon. But he's not going to give me any room. No, he is going to give me room because he's trying to get around Harmon. Oh my goodness. Mike Harmon has saved me from the wrath of Zane Smith. In Zane. Keep blocking him, Mike. Keep blocking. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And I'm just riding the apron and going slow as fuck as a result. That was a terrible lap, but we got the spot. Hell yeah, dude. Car maintenance warranty, that's what it is. What does that even mean? Like, what does that even mean? Car maintenance warranty. Like, that just sounds like a, that doesn't even sound real. That just sounds like an outright scam, like, without even any additional information. Shut up, Danica. No one likes you. Garbage. Did y'all see that Haley Deegan has signed an Indie NXT contract for next season? Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's, oh no. What team? I don't remember. I think it's like number 38 or something. I don't remember which team it was, but like, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. That is not gonna be a good time. Nemechek. Joan Nemeth. She would have been better off rejoining Toyota. Yeah, no kidding. HMD Motorsports. Hot men dicks. Hot male dicks. Motorsports. Oh, we got pitters. Alright, the people that stayed out under the are starting to pit. Now, we don't have to pit for another 33 laps. So that's interesting. So that means that those guys that are pitting now are going to have like 33 laps to gain on me. Oh, if this race goes green, it's going to be very interesting to see who wins. And it's going to be very interesting to see if I can make it to the end on these tires and if I have to take tires under the caution. You need explanation for Busher paint scheme. Apparently Roush tweeted something like with a black car and tomorrow's date, and they were like, it's basically an announcement for an announcement, which is stupid, but hey, what you gonna do? People are thinking that they're gonna finally announce Priest to the third car, but people are also saying that it's probably just a paint scheme reveal, is basically what it's going on there. They fielded like 10 drivers this year. I don't even remember which team that is. I barely watched any. See, I'm telling you, my stutter's getting worse. I barely watched any. Oh my God! Okay, to be fair, any indie is kind of hard to say. Any indie, oh my goodness gracious. Y'all remember the Speech Jammer tongue twisters? Any indie NXT. Any indie NXT. I have barely watched any, oh my goodness gracious. Just adding those couple of words at the start fucks it all up. Anyway, I hardly watched any of those races this year due to work. So, I watched Jamie Chadwick win. That was fun. An actual female driver worth giving a shit about. All clear. All clear. Oh, on the apron. Just call it Indy Lights. You're not wrong. I think more people are going to understand what Indy Lights is referencing rather than any Indiana. Oh my fucking God. Indiana fucking Jones couldn't come up with a fucking catchphrase harder to say than this shit. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Driving. What's on the back of this? Ally. Oh my goodness. Here comes Sauter. Here comes fresh tires, Johnny Sauter. Look at this man go! The speed of Johnny Sauter. That's how much he's gaining on me per lap. Now, if he'd run the inside instead of the top, he'd probably gain more. Well, look at this. Look at the sheer pace of Johnny Sauter. This is absurd. I have no idea who's going to win this race. I think it's Sauter, but I don't actually know. This is going to be really fun if this race goes green to the end.
Still there.
Yeah, and Chastain's like, I don't know what he's doing, but like I said earlier, the leader is just ridiculously good at this track. Like, catching up to Chastain is going to be a task in itself. And then from there, beating whoever's best on fresh tires right now, that's going to be an even tougher task.
On the outside now. Clear high, bud.
Yeah, it is interesting how IndyCar was allowed to use NXT. Like, they couldn't just call it next. Like they pronounce it next. They don't call it NXT. They call it next. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I was at a hotel getting ready for college graduation when I watched this. Corbin wrecked. And Brett should have won. It was a bunch of shit. Hated this race. Or, I mean, that was 2019. 2020? What happened in the 2020 Dover truck? Was there even a Dover truck race in 2020? It's very possible that there was no Dover race or truck race in 2020. At least I'm not struggling through the Thunder 04 career. But that's what made the Thunder 04 career so satisfying, is that I spent 2 seasons sucking ass. To make when we were actually good a lot more satisfying. Now I just, you know, end up in a 5-star car. Because I did good in 1 race in the Dirt Series. Oh my goodness, I'm wrecking on the straightaway. See, that burp tasted like Little Caesars. Hey, it's Mike Harmon again. See, that's how important tires are in this game.
Stay low. All clear.
Imagine if you had to spend 7 seasons just to be fast. I could never imagine that. There's definitely no game that's been released like this year that has anything like that. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Realistic Mike Harmon getting lapped 100 times in a race. Yeah. I still cannot believe that I did not think that when I was at Phoenix and I was in the garage area and I didn't approach him because he's short. I never expected Mike Harmon to be as short as he is. But no one else would be that rotund and have that face. Like, that was Mike Harmon. I could have had a conversation with Mike Harmon in 2018. But I didn't, because I didn't think it was him, because I didn't think he'd be that short. Cannot believe that I did that. I'm so stupid. I was so stupid back in 2018. Like, I'm stupid now, but goddamn. I wish I could go back in time and, like, slap myself for being as stupid as I was back then. It all started with me getting a contract job with fucking CBS Sports. Oh, boy. We've got a guy blowing up here. Oh, that's P2! Hey! Look at that. How about that? Herp's helping me out. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it all started with me getting a contract job with CBS Sports and not following up with it ever. Ever! Realistic hurts, yes indeed.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
Yeah, what if? You need to spend 14 seasons grinding to be good. I will dislike every video that you upload unless your first win happens in episode 140. It has to take that long for you to get your first win. Otherwise, I will dislike every video and leave like 5 comments that say this sucks. Full accounts. Oh, and I'll follow you on Twitter just to call you stupid. And then I'll send like I'll buy your phone number off the darknet, and I'll start having spam calls sent every day, every hour, every minute. Every minute you're gonna get a spam phone call just because you didn't take 140 episodes to get your first career win. It looks like we're not gonna have a caution, so I'm actually gonna pit early. Should I pit early? I'm gonna pit early. Fuck it, we're pitting now. Surprise pit stop. Hell yeah. Got it down to the right speed. Okay, we don't need much fuel. Yeah, just that should be enough. Actually, I'll take a little bit extra just in case. I'm gonna take rights. That's probably a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is taking forever! The speed limit on this pit lane is insane. God dang. Estimated 8.3 seconds. Come on, pit crew. Yeah! Yeah! Look at that pit crew going. Oh my goodness, it was the correct length that it said it would be. Let's go. Alright, I'm still 10th. Hell yeah. Okay, never mind, I'm 11th. Oh, it's Johnny Sauter right there! Oh my goodness. Ooh, there's Tanner Gray. Oh, that's my teammate. He is not for position. I'm off the track. Go truck. That might be for the win. Right there is Johnny Sauter up there. Chastain has not pit yet. This might be for the win right here. Come on, truck. We got this. Speed. Speed is required. I mean, I guess it all depends on how long it takes Chastain to pit. Because he was 10 seconds. I don't know. And then the question becomes, how many tires does Chastain take? Oh, he's down pit lane. All right, here it is. Here it is, Chastain pits. Oh my goodness. He's still the leader. No one's passed his ass. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Jen! Oh! Jen! Oh dear! Oh, they're trying to wreck and ruin this finish. Alright, that was terrifying. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. Am I closing on Sauter? I've not been paying attention to the gap. It looks like I'm maintaining. Ooh. Maybe these people pitting will check him up. through the middle. Maybe. Careful, still there. I am not closing in on Sauter. Oh, but Sauter passed Chastain. Oh my. Oh. Ooh. Sauter is ahead of Chastain. Oh, but Chastain's faster. Oh, Chastain win. Yeah, they took 4. I think, yeah, so Chastain took 4 tires. Oh, he's just going to drive around him on the top. Look at that. Look at that. He's just driving around him. No. Boo. Garbage finish. Yeah, Chastain took 4. It's over. Oh, and Decker's just driving up the track in front of me. So everyone took 4. Even though there's just a couple laps to go. I mean, 12 is quite a lot of laps, but like... That is honestly surprising. I didn't expect that. I might still catch Sauter. Ooh. Not if I get driven up the track like this. Jesus. Give me a lane, dude. Well, the good news is that we're going to get some stage points out of this. I didn't get the stage win in stage 2, of course. But we got a lot of stage points. Hopefully, Moffitt finishes like 11th. And then we'll gain some points back up on him and maybe take the points lead back. I want as many bonus points as I can get. I don't care if there's easy tracks in the chase. I just want... I want to be secure. Ugh. I might catch Sauter. He looks like he's getting held up, so I don't know. Now the real question is, would I have caught Sauter if I took 4? And then you got the guys behind me that are catching up. 9 seconds back with 8 laps to go. I mean, that could be an interesting battle there. Is King Leech Kyle in this race? They don't have any non-Chastain Leeches in the Truck Series in this game. I wish they would have done that for all 3 series. Like, sure, like, leeching was an important factor in, like, you know, NASCAR history and even all throughout, you know, the Heat Games runs, but, like, I would have much rather, especially once the chase, like, yeah, you know, once, like, 2019 happened and they were severely limited all the starts. I would have liked to see them put, you know, the part-time guys, like the young guys in the cars. Because then you got situations where an Xfinity fucking Kevin Harvick can make the Xfinity chase. Like, what? Why? No. Stupid. Yeah, Chastain brought out the caution that basically gave him the perfect pit strategy to win this race. What a pile of shit. Ugh. I need to play Bernie 3 times to make up for not playing Bernie. Playing Bernie is so long. I made a new Bernie outro, actually, and it got to the point where I was like 6 minutes into the recording, and I was like, what am I doing? This is supposed to be short, sweet, and simple to end off a stream. Like, the one that I got right now is long enough as it is. Bernie outro that's like a minute and a half. I think that one's better than the new one. Oh, Solder's getting held up. Ooh! Oh, I've got a shot! Go! Come on! Mm. No. He's always around Dean. That's it. Car ahead is pitting. Who? What? What are you talking about, crew chief? No. Even if this was for the win, I still wouldn't have won. Pain. Sadness. Pure sadness. Alright. Third place is a good run. Oh, Brett was in a wreck. Oh my goodness. Did he die? Where the hell did he finish? Brett? Oh, he finished 7th. Completely missed it. Look at all these wrecks going on in the background that I can't watch because I skipped the option to look at the replays. Alright, well. I lost a spot in points! Are you insane? Dude! What a load of shit. Fine. I see how it is, game. Sauter with the fastest lap. What a surprise. And he led the most laps. He led over half the race, but he didn't win because of Chastain's bullshit. Crafton from last to 5th. What a drive. Gus Dean. Even the people that died didn't do worse than Gus Dean. That's funny. Anyway. End of that race. If I wanted this to be a grind, I could just build up my own shit. That's true. That is true. That is a thing that I could do. We could, like, win the championship in trucks like this, and then move on, and then come back and do it as an owner. That would extend the series. That's true, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Third place, 164 fans. I'm a 2-time Truck Series winner, but I only don't even have 2,000 fans. Sure. Jason White, thanks. I appreciate the... Why is Jason White at Josh Balicki? Excuse me, why is Josh Balicki impersonating Jason White? Can someone call up Twitter, like, rules and safety committee? What? 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 Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to think. Next! What's up next? It's... Charlotte. Boring! Alright. Who hates me now? So I ran into Tanner Gray in that race pretty hard, but he's not in the bad section. Actually, he's still polite. That's good. Stuart Friesen is 1 hit away from becoming a rival. Lassard, Austin Hill. That's not a surprise. Rhodes, that's not a surprise. Majeski's annoyed. These guys aren't that bad. Mike Harmon isn't really happy with me. That's unfortunate. Anyone like me? No. Joe Nemechek is just Joe Nemechek. Only Joe Nemechek appreciates me at this point, and slightly with Austin Wayne Self. All right. Well then. Oh no. This series is not great. I think I'm stuck with these rivals for the rest of the game, by the way. Like, even if I don't race in the Extreme Dirt Tour for the rest of my life, I'm stuck with these rivals forever. So, like, basically there is no chance that I will ever be able to get onto a team that wants me to not have, like, to have a good reputation. That's unfortunate. Well, anyway, I think that's going to be where we end this stream. So, we had a couple of good races. Got 16th at Richmond. 3rd place at Dover. And next up is Charlotte. And we'll probably run Kansas as well. And then, oh my god, the schedule is horrendous. Charlotte, Kansas, Texas. And then we finally go to an interesting track, but it's Iowa, which is unfortunate because it's basically just Richmond again. So it's going to be hard. Camping World 225. Chicagoland was easy in Heat 3. Hopefully that's the case in this game. Pocono sucks, but at least it's not a boring-ass mile and a half. Kentucky sucks, and unfortunately it is a boring mile and a half. Oh, baby, and then we got the Eldora Dirt Derby. Oh, yeah. Michigan's the Chase cutoff race, and then we have to go to Gateway in the Chase. Canadian Tire, that'll be a fun one. And then Bristol. Ooh, that's going to be a tough race. Next round is Vegas. Talladega. They went to Talladega in the 2nd round of the truck chase. That is unhinged. And then Martinsville. And then the final race. So there you go. That is where it sits. That's where we stand. 3rd in points. We've got driver stats. That's my stats. Can I look at other driver stats? I can. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. I can look at other people's stats. Oh, that's fun. I can look at Are You Insane? What is this? What are Michael Annett with 2 wins. Ryan Sieg 4th. In points. No wins, of course, but he's got a stage win. Allgaier's all the way down here. Anthony Alfredo is in the chase currently, unless someone down here has wins. Daniel Hemrick has a win. No. Anyone down here have a fucking win? No. Well, Michael Annett's anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. We'll be back next Tuesday. I do have to make a quick announcement. We will not, I think I've announced this in the last stream, but I'm not going to be streaming on election night. I'm going to be watching other people stream on election night. I will not be having a RIP America 2024 because it's very unlikely that we'll know who won the election on election day. So that is 3 weeks from now. If this shit will open without crashing my computer. It won't even open, period. Thanks. Okay, looks like I'm looking on my phone. That is, yes, 3 weeks from now. So, normal stream in 2 weeks, next 2 weeks. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed. And yeah, oh, super chats, sorry. Tristan gave 5. Hola, straight back to you. Muchos gracias para, I don't know what watching. ECC48 gave a few donations. $9.99 for Austin Dillon not getting over it. I think that's a really good idea. I think I might start a series where I just think of whatever NASCAR controversy is going on and then just have a conversation with the person in a fast food drive-in. I think that would be an amazing series. He also gave $1.99 and 99 cents. Thank you. Game and Collie gave at the start and whatever. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Blah blah blah. I've said that like 15 times, so I'm leaving now. Thanks for watching. Hello? Hell, there it is.
Hello, YouTube. My Bernie fan. Perfect for tuning into tonight's stream on Games channel. But you all know why I'm here. Yes, that's right. I am once again asking for your financial support. As you are very well aware, there are no exterior sponsorships, including ones from the top 1%, are made entirely from viewers yourself. In the chat of every video, which would be on this side of the screen, you can send super chats to Kamikaze Games should you please. Also, in the description of every video, there is a link to Streamlabs to channel. There's also other options, such as YouTube memberships, which give you many benefits, including but not limited to emojis that you can use once again in the chat on this side of the screen. But if that's not enough for you viewers that you would like to contribute to the Kamikaze Games channel, and that is where Kamikaze Games on in the when you select the videos. So at the Kamikaze Games Spring store, you can find many amazing stuff that you would find, like Kamikaze Games t-shirts. Do you appreciate the graphic design of Kamikaze Games? Well, you can get yourself a shirt that shows your support for the channel. But moving or maybe
Okay, so this shit is like barely running, so I'm just gonna end the stream by saying thanks to the mega appreciators if this shit would ever load. Yeah, this computer is just not doing good. I think we may need to start the first ever donation goal for the channel. Not like I need donations to get a new computer, but it would be nice to just have a donation goal for like an actual purpose at some point. But yes, maybe someday I'll be able to see this. Maybe someday this will load. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is taking forever. Okay, there's all the... Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Oh my god. Please! I want to end the stream. Make it stop! Make the pain stop! Pain. Yeah, JC gave $1. Did it play that? Did it play that? I didn't see it if it did. Alex Johanning, Vapor Life, LaDuke, JD Land, TJ Arnold, and Adam Peel, thank you for being mega appreciators. Mega appreciators can see brand new videos early and stuff.